Okay, so with all the quests done and all, right, to continue with the story, there was an exclamation point way over here. The bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monster shout inside Nakano Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? The detectives agency's gotta be behind this? I'll just pretend I didn't read the last part. Oh, what the? Hey, we've got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of hard. Hold on. What's this about that bulletin board? So people are saying that this place is taking a turn for even the weirder, alright. Weirder? Alright. Sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking people who got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one, even if you're innocent. Let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say? All right. So what are we doing? I guess I'll just go back. Maybe that. Not going to affect Examon for a while. Protective take on some cases. Not gonna boom, we're gonna take a look into it. This game has some horrible direction. Really horrible direction. You want oh yeah? Real job cyber sleuth. Even the people who are supposed to help you know what you're supposed to do suck at their job. Wow, what am I doing? Okay. I guess I'll look around. Oh, the quest board. I find this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Legendary Busters. This is a case for Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway. Solve them with these guys? Questionable. Wait, what? Aren't those guys? Isn't that the occult club? Hi! Hey there, May. You're early today. Of course. When we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? May, calm down. You sound like a little overeager. Sorry, detective. She's just a little worked up. That's May for you. And I won't have it any other way. I see. And it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. Calling me surprised to see you all part of the cult club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. That's all on May. After the experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to all you now that I know there are really strange mysteries like that lurking around the world. Don't say I didn't warn you and if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I am doing the research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know that what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you out here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. It's our job as the Inoden Occult Research Club. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that's being said. Tokyo has more than his fair share of occult phenomena going on these days. So, why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Especially when there's all these Digimon roaming about, freaking army deployed, and digitalized buildings. Well, when you put it like that... Isn't it obvious? Nakano is a leagues apart from anything else you could call an occult mecca around here. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. Kenji? That's just why I hope the vice president. May. I don't remember any of the voices I make.
Yeesh, Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know.
Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of its mouth and eyes in the lobby in the first floor of the lobby, for starters. And then there's the skeleton pool, home to the pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Rumor also has it that late night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden Sabbath. And then you also got mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All those things remain unsolved, so naturally.
Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them all recently.
What? You did?
You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base. As a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. That's all long in the past. Aw. Why the long face? I didn't say that this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file on all the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on. Oh, okay then. Of course, we'll take it on. We'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of the club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There's essentially 4 different odd phenomena going around here, and I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility.
4 oddities? Okay. Go on.
First, I want to figure out what's behind the 3-legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then, I want you to look into the Katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, who ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 a.m. And last, but certainly not least, see what you can find out about the Master Tip-Tap, a spirit. Oh, these all sound great! This is going to be lots of fun to work on! I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it? Okay, this is so exciting! I can't wait to get started! Everybody, let's head to K-Cafe to formulate our plans and on the double!
May, wait up!
Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice.
This game took many inspiration from Persona series, and the writer for some of the music wrote some for Danganronpa. There's been definitely a lot of things like talking about Persona, masks, and there was that mention of a guy whose name was basically Goro Akechi. Akechi Goro, who was basically the other way around. Even though I think that might actually be an actual thing, I don't know.
Don't you think don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too.
This is a black workshop.
This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kind of zones out sometimes. Is everything alright?
It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell some things are starting to get unstable in Akshi's body. Control over data is slipping.
Really, she seems to have even forgotten what happened here.
Are we sure about that? I don't even know what's going on in the first place.
Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, we might as well start on the first floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right?
Right, since the reports of three-legged Matthew seems to be centered around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there.
Heh, alright, then let's get to work.
Oh, okay, so I guess we could... Oh my god, why is this place so empty now? I figured a little of three-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was this popular Aita doll, whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anta got hitched, and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. Weird. So this is all about a doll. No reason to go outside now. So I guess I just had to talk to everyone on the floor, I suppose.
It turns out there's an epilogue to sorts of Matthew's story. After he lost aunt to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Aita. But things didn't go entirely according to plan. When he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg, because as it turns out, Aita was putting Lance's body back together without using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach the final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance would never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming about here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days where he and Anta once had.
No one's here. Okay, here we are.
You know, I think Manaka and Kenji make for a cute pair, don't you? Oh, don't tell them I said that, okay?
That was not exactly useful information.
Nakano Broadway at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day, there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else.
Was that really... These didn't even come to be useful information.
Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright then. On to the second floor.
Now, to turn our attention to Kata Kata.
Well, time's a-wasting. Here we go.
Is this just a chat with everyone quest? Oh boy.
I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 kilo per hour would have any hope for escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Monica is such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about the occult stories all passionately and stuff.
These two don't have any information.
Where did those two go?
Are they here? Oh, there they are.
From what I can tell, Kanakata is derived from the famous Taketake legend. Taketake is an apparition who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kph with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Katakata is therefore an altered form that Taketake came to adopt after many years.
The name Taketake supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So, where does Katakata come from?
Nothing to report either. Yep, let's make our way to the third floor.
Wow, it's so silent. This quest is like so silent. There's not even any background music. Well, I guess that is supposed to be like make things creepy and ominous. What will run into here, I wonder? One way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Okay, do you have any information? Seems... you seem totally bored, Lily. You're just sprouting weird stuff now. Hey, Monica, how are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me. What better time is there to talk about love than in the middle of the night?
These two are just shippers. They're just not even here to help. They're just shipping. That's all they're doing.
If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What is the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out.
Oh hey, I think I figured out why she's called Kata Kata. Kata Kata originally lost her legs after falling into train tracks in Hokkaido, so maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. What? That makes no sense! Where did teeth come from?
Why isn't there anything special happening tonight?
Oh, that explains why there's no one here. It must be the nighttime. It don't look like the nighttime.
We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head over to the elevator.
Wasn't there like an elevator apparition or something like that?
Alright, come to us, old Reaper elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's past 2 a.m. now.
Oh wait, that's my voice. It's past 2 a.m. now.
What? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see a Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask?
May, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together.
Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. May, when you're worried, we're getting worried about you. Why don't you take a little break at K Cafe? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked.
She's not going to listen to reason.
I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't. There's still a code to check. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There's still something here. I just know it. Alright, we'll get it. Let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing. Nothing! Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? I want to see Matthew. Kata Kata, the Rayburg elevator, the master tip tap. It's okay, May. Really, I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? Eep! Eep! Huh? What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it?
Oh God, you're right. Is that the elevator?
Maybe it's Kyoko. But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Maybe it's a cop.
Wait, that sound just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor?
It must have. It's the Reaper elevator. It came. I knew it. I knew it was real all along.
Tip tap.
Oh my gosh. That sound. Is that Master Tip Tap?
Oh, no, it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's...
Ah!
Wait, was that somebody's voice?
What's going on here? What are you kids doing in here?
We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late?
Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time.
Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early, too.
Oh, I get it. That's why K Cafe owner had this place unlocked, so this guy can use it. Hey, Nagshi, what's wrong?
Wait. Am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg?
What? What are you blabbing about now?
Those dentures, are they making the chattering noise because they're misaligned? You also came from the elevator, which would make you the Reaper?
Hey, who are you calling a Reaper?
Then the tapping sound must have come from... No. You mean to tell me this old guy's the one who's behind all the local urban legends here? Oh, you have to be... You have to be kidding. Oh.
May's mournful cries could be heard throughout the building that night.
So, it looks like you guys came through and solved all the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out. What's so good about it? It was all just because that old guy takes early morning walks. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in the pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to entangling supernatural research. I feel like I kinda get it, but I don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, I've given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your
that won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination.
Oh, well, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about it. Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, May? Haven't you been paying attention to what's been going on? So, do you mean to tell me you've not even got a little interest in what's inside those files? Really, Monica? Well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's not fair.
Oh man, and here I was thinking I was acting all cool for once too.
Oh, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again, Nakshi. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully, that'll improve our standing a little. Those occult club kids are something though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days, they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'll be fun, right?
What, you calling them to be cyber sleuths too? Oh boy. What the heck? A cutscene? This is out of nowhere.
Well, that makes me drag out my old bones What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels really nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. Oh, whoa, what the?
Pete, what's Pete doing?
Miko?
Investigation of legendary monsters complete. Report back to the agency. Alright. Wait, that wasn't a main quest? Wait, that was a main quest. What the heck? It's always interesting how mysteries often tie into one another, but I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. So it's not here. Affect Examon for a while, take on some cases. Seen Pete in a while, doubt he left Nakano Broadway. There's something troubling him. Go find Pete! So, I assume go to the 4th floor. If I wanted to click on the elevator and not the person. There he is! The little furball!
Oh, it's you! Huh. Do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. Whoa!
Pete? You're not ghost type now, are you? What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? Just come here for now. A new case just came in that's cause for concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed.
To the elevator.
Okay, so what did he...
Oh gosh, it's 4-star. Ooh, memory up though. Neato.
My poor cat Miko. This case comes from the old man Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the cult club members. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyways, he tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt to go ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that.
Where's all the music?
This is such a silent game right now.
Okay, to K Cafe. Whoa! Earthquake? That's not safe to be on the 4th floor right now. We don't have any tables.
What? It just stopped.
Was it an earthquake?
Did anyone else feel that? Welcome, grab a drink, have a seat, and stay as long as you like.
That was a necessary thing to... Okay. An earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything of the sort.
Weird. So, old man Mizushima's not in right now. Alright. You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come up back around the same time and see if he shows up.
The next day, early morning.
Let's head to K Cafe. Old man Mizushima should be here at this hour.
What time is it? Oh boy. We had to be up at what, 2 a.m. just to do our work right now?
Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know. You stopped by yesterday afternoon but couldn't find me. You must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What? What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. My, Miko. You see? He's inside this wall here.
Why is there an earthquake again? Anyone else feeling that? Are you at K Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through there. My money is on the odd time capsule being cause of them. Oh, what's that? An earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave.
Oh, it's... I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this. It's Miko. No, I'm Pete. Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not... Nakshi, please, leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry.
Ah, did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still intense as ever. There is something big brewing in there. As suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out there from the old intranet lines that computer is hooked up to. So much so, in fact, that they are forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. Is this thing persists only a matter of time before the effects are felt in the real world? Noxie, I need you to go inside the vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you.
Wow, we haven't been here for a long time. Some dude named Yosef the Spammer is viewing the stream apparently. Well, as long as they're not spamming. Well, what's up, Yosef? How you doing there?
Please, let me be. Don't wake me up from this dream.
What's going on here, Pete? With Pete? Only one way to find out. I might as well check out the digital network. There might be some new Digimon to find, or maybe some high-level Digimon to level off of. There's a shiny thing over there. Finally, the exit. Oh, what the heck?
Why? Why do I have to know who I really am?
No response. That's fine, Pete. Well, at least this thing's still active. But this place looks freaking huge! Oh boy. There's probably like a memory up or something around here, isn't there? In fact, I think I got one. No, I didn't. Actually, I think okay, the memory up was a quest item. If I remember correctly now. That one could have... Is there something over there? There might be a shiny thing over there. And if so, let's go pick that up. Alright, let's see if coming over here was a waste of my time. Oh, what the? No, it's not! Broadway, it's data file, part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to the major issue that routinely manifested through the process. During the land leveling, underground water leak, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within their area. A large lake formed, and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously,
Large fish appeared in mass, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers, and that a child at one point drowned in the lake. What the heck? Today, something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. But these two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Nakashi. Nakashi asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know. So Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete, because I'm some sort of time capsule. Yep, Pete. That's my name. It made me so happy to have one. Names really are some special things to have. Pete. Now there's someone named Community 4. You know, Dino, you don't have to announce every person in here. Construction Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan. In order to re-energize the post-war economy, in tandem with unemployment policies, public work projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was at the point that attention turned back toward NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at that stage. Yoshito really likes the girl named Fuyume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's one of the million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing, I can't dance, but what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. I also love hearing Yoshito talk to me so happily. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected, tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors, as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial buildings was therefore constructed on a little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at the cost of some aspects of NB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects the first 3 floors. You know, I've been questioning why that is so gosh darn stupid. Why is there only one elevator, and why does this one elevator only go to the 3rd floor and only go up? Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to the World Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired. But he said his son still had a good time. People also call Yoshito Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshito Mizushima. Yoshito is a big important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they got to see the World Fair. I wish I could have seen the World Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay, I'm content. Yoshito Mizushima. That's the old man now. Wow, he's still alive. How long ago was this? Okay, so here we are. Is this the last piece of information? Part 4. In most cases, Large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from the PR to tenants and internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. From the very start, shop and residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal. People who bought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their retrospective stores and apartments. In the end, oh shoot. Even in those days, the building's layouts had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. Yoshito has me sitting on his lap, petting my head all nice and gently. I love Yoshito. Yoshito always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshito gave it to me, so I love it. Wait, is Pete a guy? Oh. Construction Part 5. The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur GHQ. The vacuum tube's computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the originally purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere.
It's dark in here. It's all dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay with it being dark. I'm not scared of it or anything, but it's never been this dark before. Yoshito's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshito, where are you? Yoshito. Yoshito. Please, sit me on your lap and pet my head again. Yoshito. Yoshito. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm...
Are you just an actual real cat who died and somehow became Data?
So it's begun. Though I have to say, this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure.
What?
Who am I? Somebody, anybody, tell me.
Digimon are Data, so they have no gender. They have the attributes of certain genders. They just don't have one. Miko, I feel like was a real-life cat. But now is a Digimon, so I guess it doesn't have gender. But I guess Miko, Pete, was a guy in real life when it was still a cat. Maybe, I don't know how this works.
Who am I?
Well, not Yoshito Mizushima. It's either I say Pete or Miko. Let's say Pete.
Pete? No, that's not right. That's not right.
Oh gosh! Why am I fighting it? Is this... I'm gonna guard for a second. Something about this feels odd. No? It's tanky. It's a tanky one. For some odd reason. I guess I'll just chain plus. Chaos for the first hit. At least it doesn't hit hard. But am I really? Do I really have to fight him? I don't like this. That. Pew pew. Oh gosh! Right, I charged. Wait, no, I didn't charge. What the heck? That was a combination. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Nightmare, and that should probably take that out for now. That's not a sight I wanted to see. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. My name, it's Miko. Yoshito is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito.
Is he actually a real cat? Or was a real cat?
Phew. Looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now, don't have to worry about my any broken coffee cup.
No, I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Yes, of course, that's the most important thing. Coffee. Not her. Coffee. No, I don't want to come back to coffee. Please, when I'm done with this quest, please don't give me coffee.
Miko! Miko! It's really you.
Yoshito! I'm sorry. You've been waiting for me so long.
I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend.
No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go.
Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I never would have lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. The computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me was the whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything here there. My memories, my family, Fuyumi Yuki. Anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many hours together over the years. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a feeling about where he might have ended up and came back here. Who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up and over time, nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never, ever forget this day.
Pete is leaving. Pete is leaving us. Technically, Miko. We'll never see Pete again.
I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So, our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall along with the old vacuum tube computer from American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon.
That's just weird.
That old cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree, Nakshi? We can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point, we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the
the digital world and real world are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the real reason Pete showed up again after all those years is because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. But, you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that toward the end, Old Man Mizushima said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier, where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of the argument that he somehow had access to the entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he physically been getting into the building so much that way that he was being reported, you'd think something would have gone differently. Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshito Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, we might be able to find out our answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more?
Don't tell me he's an actual ghost.
Please, leave us be.
Don't go looking for us.
Ah, that's understandable. Then it's probably best that we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let their Cult Club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah, let's keep it to ourselves.
He's a frickin' ghost, guys!
Not all mysteries. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living, the normal and the surreal, and now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing's impossible in this crazy hole that we come in the wall that we call home.
But wait, that actually means we'll never see Pete Miko again. That is sad. But at the same time it's happy because he finally found his... And they'll be together. But it's so sad. And also, are they actually moving? Heck. Wait a second. If he's a ghost, how did he submit a piece of paper? Oi. Investigation complete.
Well, it looks like just you and me are again here. The couches look so empty without Pete around. We better get more clients to keep them warm.
Ah, there's no Pete on the couches anymore. Wait, what the? Why can't I press A? Connect jump? Seriously, I'm not even that close to the TV. Come on, game. Randall, oh gosh. There's a sudden cutscene thing. I was not recording. What the heck? I was gonna do something. Arata.
Hey. Sorry, but I'm a bit in a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Suedo said that the weakened Examon will be heading back there. It's your chance to defeat Examon. Help Suedo. Listen up, though. Come alone. Don't tell Kyoko or anyone else. Just you. See you later.
What's with all the days that we had eating food together, Arata? We had delicious meals eating at a sushi... I don't think we ate at a sushi restaurant. Come on, man. Okay, so Examon's gonna be past this area, right? Oh god, it's freaking huge. Yep, Examon be Examon, but I should probably be smart and remember that I need to swap. Organize. What was Examon again? Data type? Well, this is just gonna be awkward if I'm sending in vaccines. Whatever. If anything wrong happens, I'll just
fix it later. It's not like I have any issues with all the things I have. What is he trying to do? Is he trying to...
ああ、来たか。待ってたぜ。さっさとあのデカブツを片付けるぞ。オタクのお仲間にゾロゾロ来られるとよっこいだからな。
Is he trying to eat up Examon?
ああ、そういやスウェードから聞いてるぜ。オタクがエグザモンを弱らせたんだろう。やるじゃねえか、電脳探偵。ん？
Come on, you know my
こいつ
name.
か？こいつが気になるのか？結構便利なんだぜ、こいつ。なんだって食えるしさ。
Do you taste anything though?
イーターだって、デジモンだって。ひょっとしたら人間だって。
And why would you tell me that? Don't tell me you've turned into a cannibal.
俺さ、とにかく食って食って食いまくりたいんだ。
Are you listening to yourself? You're sounding more like those eaters that by the second.
腹が減って腹が減って仕方ねえからさ。
He rejected his humanity, Jojo.
食えば食っただけ力が手に入る。でもって心は何も感じなくなっていく。
And you're okay with that.
不思議なことにこれが意外と悪くないんだ。意外とさ。引くか？引いてんのか？まあ、そりゃそうだよな。
More so disappointed. I honestly think I make a better evil laugh than you though.
は？強くなってどうするって？
You're one stunned, Paul.
まあ、そんな大それたことをやろうってんじゃねえよ。俺、ずっとやり残してたことがあったんだ。それ、やっと思い出したんだ。
ザワード。
だから、そいつに蹴りをつける。そのために力が必要なんだ。もっと、もっと、もっと。
In technicality,
もっと、もっと、もっと。
he's basically already the hand of Yasu.
俺思い出しちま
That
って
thing
から
can
さ。
probably eat up anything.
もう逃げら
Doesn't
ん
say
ねえ。
17 to the void
逃
though,
げ道は
but
どこにもねえんだよ。
almost the same thing if you think about it.
だから前に進むぜ。何があっても俺はもう逃げたりしねえ。ってんなことはいいじゃねえか。どうでも。そうさ、いいんだよ。もう今やるべきなのはこのデカブツの始末だ。
I'm surprised Examon's just standing there letting us talk.
さあ、追っ始めようぜ。
How polite of it. Really, Arta's in the front line with the Digimon. That's a sight. Well, I guess we can always do the chaos degradation now, because that sounds like an idea. Yeah, I might actually keep this out for a while. But I am swapping out. Definitely. Oh shoot. My viruses are weak. Let's see. Guard break. That sounds like a plan. Oh right, I forgot. Bosses aren't affected. Right. Wow, I'm dumb. Bosses aren't affected by freaking ailment debuffs. I should really remember that. So guard break ain't gonna work. So just attacks. One foe. 8 physical attacks. Is my... I don't know. Is that worth it? Shoot. Oh, wait until I have some. Wow. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Freaking. Acceleration boost would probably be a good idea right now. What? Oh shoot, that's not good. I think one more should be okay. Yep. After this, we should swap out. There's no point in doing it now. Maybe? Yeah. Its HP is too low. Can we debuff that shiz? My gosh. How many turns do we have? Is it gonna attack really heavily? That's the question. Or I could try and kill it now. Change. Actually, skill. X aura. Let's heal up for a second. That'll give us... Wow! He took it! That's hilarious. But this should be able to take it down now. Or not. Eh, it's good enough. And there we go! Memory DX! We can make another Mega! If I had them at level 99. I don't. I guess before next stream I gotta do some training again. Oh, maybe not too much though. Don't tell me he's gonna absorb Examon.
こいつはさすがにでかすぎだわ。いくらなんでも食い切れねえや。
You're seriously gonna do that?
なんだ言いたいことでもあんのか
Go on a diet, man.
ま、言わなくても大体わかるけどな。つーか、自分でもわかってるんだ。あいつに利用されてるかもしれねえってよ。ぶっちゃけ、いろいろ考えるのに疲れちまったんだわ。めんどくせえことは利口なやつが考えればいい。
I'm sick and tired of thinking about all that. Let the clever ones sort out all the hard stuff. In other words, he wants other people to deal with all the troubles. This only keeps on making me think of Persona over and over again.
俺はまだまだガキなのさ。8年前から何一つ成長してねえ。変わってねえ。ガキのまんまなんだよ。だったらガキはガキなりにさ、利口な大人の言うなりになって賢く生きてやる。そうすりゃ欲しいもんが手に入るんだ。ギブアンドテイクってやつさ。ま、そういうこった。がっかりしただろう。今までこんなのとつるんでたんだからよ。
What happened to our times where we could just go and eat a meal at a sushi restaurant, man? You were such a connoisseur.
けど、見ててくれ。俺は変わる。俺はもう、俺をやめるわ。
You know, just saying, the fact that your one arm is longer than the other one is very bothersome and makes you look horrible. The look does not suit you, man. That is all. Wait, what happened to eating it? Okay. I guess I'm just here, alone, with a dragon on a building. Because that is normal. Alrighty then.
ご苦労だった。しかし弱体化したとはいえ、あの狂える竜を撃破してしまうとは。やはり私が見込んだだけのことはあるな。さすが私だ。
Oh. We look so disappointed.
さて、活動を停止したエグザモンだが、現在はマグナモンたちが監視している。再び動き出す心配はないだろうとのことだが、万一のためだそうだ。これは君とデジモンたちの絆が成し遂げたこと。ロイヤルナイツの戦闘能力はおろか、信念や猛襲をもしのぎ、くじくところまで成長した。誇らしく思いたまえ。
I can only think of eating an Examon would make you some sort of crazy boss that I'm gonna have to face or something, aren't I? I don't know. Something's gonna eat Examon and then I'm gonna have to face that boss.
真田新が気になるか。なるほど。君ならば喚起されてしかるべき心理作用だ。彼もまたロイヤルナイツに被験するほどの戦闘能力を得た。情動ではありえないほど急速にな。その力はいずれ、いや、すでに我々の新たな脅威と言えるかもしれない。
Don't tell me we actually have to do something about
彼の
him.
ことは君に一任する。君らしく半身の体当たりで解決したまえ。きっとそれが最善の道に違いないからな。
Now, what defines being a hero?
え
How to solve
っと、
this? How to fix this?
こんにちは。実はリエさんの、いえ、ロードナイトモンの居場所が分かりまし
Oh
た。
shoot, are we just going right into this?
上城のエンジニアたちに協力してもらって、東京全域のデジタルウェーブ状態を解析した結果、秋葉原で起きているデジタルシフト現象にデジタルウェーブを操作した痕跡が検知されました。その痕跡をたどった先にロードナイトモンを示す反応があったんです。だから
Yeah,
秋
this
葉
stream
原
will
に
be
来て
ending
くだ
soon.
さい。お願いします。
This does also look like the end of a chapter, especially because you did say usually you get a DX when, you know, something ends. And also, I do plan on trying to level up some of my Digimon, so I can maybe get another Mega soon.
事件もいよいよ佳境に入ったか。敵対するロイヤルナイツはドゥフトモンおよびロードナイトモンを残すのみ。
Crusadermon, Craniumon's already taken down.
その一方の居場所が特定できたのは大きな前進だ。
Step.
至急
Where's Alphamon?
秋葉原へ向かってくれたまえ。
Where's the best? Oh, there's the end of that chapter. Recollection. Alright. Wow, we only have like what? Maybe 3 chapters left? Oh man, this has been like, I don't know. How many episodes am I in? Oh well. Anyways, with that ended for now. Guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Somehow the... Gosh darn it. I was gonna go to Digiline. Or follow if you're on Twitch. There's no such thing as subscribing yet, especially because I'm only a... What am I? A normal person? Pop quiz. Which Digimon uses special move Poop Dunk? It's gotta be one of the Poop Digimon.